How's it going, streamers? Welcome to another video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch these videos. If you do like the content and it's helping you out, please feel free to hit that
thumbs up button and that subscribe button as well.
So today I'm going to be showing you the OBS Transition Matrix. This is basically handy for if you don't want to have your stinger transition in between every single scene. It allows you to customize what transition goes where, and it's really handy for things like zooming and things you just want to cut to really quickly. Okay, so this is the OBS Transition Matrix website. I'll put a link in the description for you. Essentially, you just want to hit go to download. Now, you're going to want to hit the OBS Transition Matrix window times 64 zip down the bottom here, and that will start downloading for you. Okay, once that has downloaded, make sure you extract the files, and you're going to see data and OBS plugins here. So what you want to do is copy those files and then put them in your OBS directory. So in most cases, your OBS directory is going to be on your local C, program files, and then you want to navigate to OBS. So here we go, OBS Studio, and then you want to paste it in this folder here and replace your data and OBS plugins. Now, if you don't have any other plugins, you don't need to worry too much, but if you do have other plugins, you're gonna need to copy them internally and put them in here just so you don't lose any of the other plugin information that you have. So once you've done that, make sure you reset your OBS and then come up here to Tools, and you should see Transition Override Matrix. If you have any issues, guys, please put a comment down in the description. We might be able to find your directory. Some people install their OBS in a different directory, so you just got to make sure that you nail that folder. So you want to click on Transition Override Matrix, and it's going to open up this little thing here. Now, if you have more scenes, this will look a little bit daunting, but this is pretty good at the moment for me. So this here is saying that my just chatting scene and my just chatting scene is going to use the cut transition, okay? And then if I transfer from my screen capture to my just chatting scene, it's going to use the cut transition. So for example, if I want my just chatting and my screen capture, which is actually my gameplay, to show my stinger transition, all I need to do is right click on here and put in my stinger transition. So that means just chatting to screen capture is going to be the stinger. And if I go just chatting to screen capture, I want that to be the stinger as well. But with the zooms, I want them to be super instant. I don't want to have a stinger transition in between. So from zoom and just chatting, I'm going to go and cut. Screen capture to zoom, I want to cut. And then I want to have zoom 1, cut back to just chatting and screen capture. So you can see that's the way the grid works here. You can customize the transition going forward and also backwards as well. It's a really great way to have customization within your channel and, you know, ease of use with the zooms and all that sort of thing. Really helpful add-on, guys. I highly recommend you grab it. And if you are using a stinger transition as well, put that in there and utilize that matrix. It's fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. I love you guys and have a wonderful day.